Hello guys, what's up? How today is going on now? Today we're going to talk about congruent figures and motion. But at first I'm going to remind them, the last lesson we talked about what? We talked about acute angle. So what is acute angle? The measure of acute angle is smaller than right angle. For example, this acute angle. Okay, now what means of right angle? And we study right angle. That's as corner and degree is 19. The measure of it is 19 degrees. That's right angle. Now obtuse angle is the measure of obtuse angle is greater than right angle. For example, this one that opens. This call it obtuse angle. Now today we talk about congruent figures and motions. And first I want to remind them multiplication is more important now. For example, 9 times 6 equal to 54. And 8 times 7 equal to 56. And the others is the same. For example, 10 times 10 equals to 100. Now, the vocabulary of this lesson is our congruent, slide, transformation, turn, similar, and flip. The first time we talked about congruent figure. What means of congruent figure? So when we have a figure, have the same shape and size. This called it congruent. For example, look at this photo. This is congruent. Why? Because of this, we have the same shape, this square, and the same size. This is called congruent figure. And what means? So, for example, this one is not congruent. Why? Because they have the same shape. That's okay, but that's not the same size. Because of that's not congruent. Now we have transformation. Transform means of transformation are different ways to move the figure. We have 3 types of transformation. For example, a slide. As I move a figure to a new position. How? For example, I have this one. When I move this one to there, I put it on there. When I move this one, and this is called slide. I move this side vertically or horizontally. I move it. This is called slide. So look at this figure, look at this original figure. Now when we move it to this side, for left or right, up or down, this is called slide. So what means of flip? A flip is a figure is over a line. Look, for example, like a mirror. Look, that's a flip of over line. We have this line that shows itself. Okay, that's opposite. So like a mirror. For example, I have this one, this original. Or not, when it shows this called like this is called flip. So we have turn. What means of turn? Turn is rotate around one point. How? For example, this figure. When we have this photo like this, when we have this one, when I rotate, for example, look like around this point. Okay, this one. This like this, for example. So this one is the same. This is called point of rotation. We have at point of rotation we can rotate it. For example, this one, I rotate like this. At this point, I rotate it. For example, I rotate it like this. This is called a turn. So what means of similar figure? Similar figure when you have a figure at the same shape, but that's not the same. When you wanna enlarge or reduce, that's no problem. This is called similar. Only you want the same shape. For example, similar. When you enlarge or reduce a figure, the new figure is similar to the original. This call it similar. When we have the similar shape, for example, this one is similar. Why? Because look, this we have a rectangle, the same shape, and this there and here. But this is smaller than this, or they're equal. So means that's not problem the size, only the shape. This is called similar. So this one, look at this example, this is not similar. Why? Because it hasn't the same shape. So look, we have here in there we have right angle. So we have this in there we haven't. So this is a difference from this one. This call it not similar. So we solve many practice and problem solving. In exam or and then I ask them when tell whether the two figures congruent or similar or neither. Look at this example at first. They have the same shape and the same size. This is called it congruent. This is congruent. this one, the first one is congruent. Congruent. So this one's, we have the same shape, yeah, but we haven't the same size. So this is called similar. Similar. And this one is, we have the same shape, yeah, and the same size. So the only we move it, we move it there and we turn it. That's no problem. This call it congruent. So this example, it tell this was sleep, turn, or flip. So look, this one is slide. Why? Because we move this to the original place and we move this photo to there. This call it slide. So this one, a turn, we have this alternate. Look, for example, you show this direction, alternate by this shape. Look, when we turn this one like this, for example, I have this one. When I turn this one and I stop at this side. Okay, look, at the same. So this called this one, it's rotated. This called turn. So this one is what? Philly, why? And this one is the same, only slide. Now this is your homework. I have used this all the question. Thanks for watching.